Hey everybody, it's Dan. So in this video I want to talk to you about what sort of stuff needs to go on your website in order to help you close more sales. Hey, it's Dan, hope you're well today. So let's talk about closing more sales from your website. And this conversation comes from, we got a client, it's got a website, and it's not closing as much as it needs to. And so I just go and have a quick look at the website and just see what's going on really. And the website needs to be redone, that's for sure. And it's not that the overall design of the website is bad, it's just that there's no real urgency for people to actually take the next step. That's number one. It's very unclear as to what the next step actually is. That's probably number two. And then number three, they have stuff that's above the fold, which needs to be below the fold, and we've got stuff that's below the fold that needs to be above the fold. So what does that mean? So if you've got stuff above the fold, what it means is, do you remember in the olden days in newspapers, and you would have above the fold where the newspaper sat on a rack and then it's folded in half? The fold is the half, so anything above the fold would get seen, anything below the fold wouldn't get seen because the paper's bent in two. So it's the same on a website. Anything above the fold is seen, anything below the fold isn't seen. So in those first 7 seconds, when you've got someone landing on your website, and you've only got 7 seconds by the way, because 83% of people disappear off the website within the first 7 seconds, and also about 80% of those people will never ever come back to your website anyway. So you've only really got about 7 seconds which to capture people. And if you're wasting that 7 seconds on a load of old bollocks that's not going to work, that's a technical term, then it's not going to work, right? And so you're losing the traffic that you're sending to your website. Now, part of this is our fault. You know, we're not to blame for the whole of the internet, maybe a little bit of it, but part of this is in us not explaining to people what your website should have, because we end up speaking to a lot of people and go, well, no, I want this, and I want that, and I want this. And really, we should go, no. You might want that, but that's not what we're doing for you. This is what we're going to do for you. Which is very difficult to do, because they're paying the bill, right? You have to do what your client says, even though it's wrong, and that's sometimes a little bit frustrating. But we got to be a bit more bolder at saying, no, you don't want to do that because you want to do it like this because. And so getting some of the hero images, as we call them, getting them a little bit smaller, but maybe with a video in the background like you see on our website. If you go to our website, you'll get a really good idea of what a website should look at. Everything's very clearly defined. You can see all the different services that we do, a very clear menu system. Just scroll through the website, you see reviews and testimonials from clients that we've done work for who are very happy with us. There's easy links to latest content, free content, and the actual products and services. And so it's a really clear website, but most people's websites aren't clear. And obviously it goes without saying, most people's websites are very static. You know, they have a website, they create it, and then 12 months later, you go on a website, and it's exactly the same. Nothing's changed. There's no fresh content. I mean, you know, it's blasphemy not having content on your website. You should be driving all your social media traffic back to your website so that people can be taking action from the website. You know, that's how it's been for 10, 15 years with social media, and yet still people are not doing it. So your website has to be really clear, and it's got to be really clearly defined. And one of the things that we notice is that when we're dealing with clients, in the client's head, the client knows what their product is, right? And we can sense this. They're kind of like confused as why we don't know what their product is. And the reason why we don't know what their product is because they've given us a load of content that doesn't actually tell us what their product is. And I know that sounds really confusing, and that's because it is. Because in their mind, they know what the product is, they know how much it costs, they know all the benefits, right? But what most business owners are really bad at doing is actually getting that information and disseminating it in a way that other people actually understand what's in their head. Because I can't see inside your head, and neither can your website visitors and the people that you talk to in networking events and so on. They don't know what your products and services are, so you've got to get really clear. And actually, when we take on a client, usually a client isn't actually clear about what their products and services. It's not clearly defined. You know, what is it? How much is it? What do I get? What do I not get? And so you have to really clearly define what's included in something and what's not included in something. someone, and if you're not clear about that, there's no chance that your website visitors are clear about it as well. And then, you have website visitors hitting the website. Yeah, you might drive more traffic to the website because now you're putting out more content, as you should be. But they're very confused as to about, one, what the next step is, and two, what the actual products and services are, what's in it for them. We call it within, what's in it for me, what's in it for them. What's the benefit? What do they get? If I pay this money, what am I getting? What's the actual benefit for me? And then the next bit, of course, is that business owners are very bad explaining what's actually in it for the person. Like, they know what's in it for them, the business owner, right? They get some money. Just checking on the dog. Yeah, she's fine. They get the money. But what's in it for the actual customer? And a lot of website owners or business owners are not actually clear about what's in it for the end user. And if you can spend more time working on what is the actual benefit to the end user and writing about that, that's going to do you a lot more than you working out what's in it for you and writing about, what's in it for you, really. If you can get really clear about what's in it for your end user. So let's just say on website design, let's just say super fast hosting. What does that even mean? And do normal people even understand what super fast hosting means, for example? So then you need a paragraph talking about why you need super fast hosting, why it's important, why Google Analytics will help or not help based on how fast your speed is, how Google works. Then you might want to talk about backing up every day. And a lot of people on their website, they go, I don't need backups. Like, we just got a client whose website went down, and they came to us and said, our website's gone down, hosted with us. We went to it, we restored yesterday's backup. Like that. That's how important backups are. Like, that's a nice little story that needs to go into that section. Like, and then when you're talking about what content can you do, can you get a whole couple of paragraphs about backups? Yes. Can you get a whole couple of paragraphs about super fast hosting? Yes. What else are the features and benefits of your products or service? Then can you write content about each one of those and make it accessible on your website and share it on social media so then it drives traffic back? Yes. So now you're getting clarity about what your products and services are, and now you're starting to be able to explain what the benefits of those products and services are as well. That is the stuff that's going to help you sell more products off your website. Because now, not only do you understand exactly what the benefits are, you've also passed them over to your end users who now also understand. So when they're comparing your product with somebody else's product, they go, yeah, but look, Dan's got super fast hosting. They've not got that. They've got daily backups. And I know that if the website goes down, it goes on it restores yesterday's backup, and it's done. They've not got that. If it's the same price, guess whose website they're going to go with? They're going to go with ours, right? Because we've been able to explain what the actual benefits are in a way that they actually understand, not just a way that, well, we understand it, so let's just put it as a headline and let's not actually explain it properly. That's not helping anybody. It's definitely not helping me, and it's absolutely 100% not helping the end user, because they don't actually understand what the benefits are. It's just a throwaway thing, it's just a line, just words, right? Like a word salad. I don't know what that means. I don't know what super fast hosting is. So what? Do you do backups every day? Don't need them. So what? If you're not explained it properly, how is people supposed to know? So on your website, you have to be able to explain what are the actual benefits. Like, is it 7 benefits or is it 4? Well, it's 4 or 7. Well, which one is it? Because that tells me that you don't actually know. What are the benefits? And can you find an extra 2 benefits? So now you've got, instead of 7, you've got 9. And are they clearly defined with a headline and a paragraph about what the actual benefit is? Not just in your head, but actually on the website, so your visitors can actually see what those benefits actually are of that product. If they want to buy, why do you think they're on a website? And they're not buying from you because you've not explained it properly. So you've got to get clarity around your website. And if you haven't got that clarity, your sales are going to be lower than they should be, that's for sure. All right, hope that's useful. We'll catch up with you on the next video. My name's Latto. Have a wicked day, and we'll speak to you soon.